Good morning, students. I hope you're doing great. So, today we are going to study The Lady or the Tiger. It's a story based on the system of justice that existed long time ago. The punishment at that point of time was given publicly in an arena with two doors in front of the accused. So, let's start the chapter. Before proceeding, we'll talk about the author, Frank R. Stockton. Frank R. Stockton was a prolific writer in the United States, and his works include stories, novels, and nonfiction. In this story, the king enjoys putting his people at mercy of their own hand. He used to held public trials of the subject accused of crimes. Okay, it was the duty and the privilege of the person on the trial to walk directly to these doors and open one of them. There were two similar doors in front of him, so he had to choose one. He could open either door he pleased because he was subject to no guidance or influence. If he opened the one, there came out of it a hungry tiger, the fairest and the most cruel that could be procured, and which immediately sprang upon him and tore him into pieces as a punishment of his guilt. But if the accused opened the other door, there came forth from it a beautiful lady, the most suitable to his years and station that his majesty could select among his fair subjects, and he was immediately married as a reward of his innocence. This was the king's semi-barbaric method of administering justice. And semi-barbaric means someone who's a little bit cruel or slightly uncivilized. And this semi-barbaric king had a beautiful daughter. She was the apple of his eye and was loved by him above anything else. His beautiful daughter fell in love with one of his courtiers who was low in rank, and as soon as the king got to know about it, he immediately cast him into the prison, and a day was appointed for his trial in the king's arena. The appointed day of trial was arrived, and from far and near the people gathered, and they were sitting in the galleries of the arena. Everything was ready. The door beneath the royal party opened, and the lover of the princess was walking into the arena. He was tall, beautiful, fair in appearance, and was greeted with a low hum of admiration and anxiety from the crowd. As the youth was advancing in the arena, he did not bow to the king as a custom. He rather was looking at the princess constantly, who was sitting to the right of her father. The princess had done what no other person had done. She had known herself of the secret of the doors. She knew in which of the two rooms that lay behind those doors stood the cage of the tiger, and in which waited the beautiful lady. Besides that, she also knew who the lady was. She was one of the fairest and loveliest of all the girls of the court who had been selected as the reward to the accused person. Also, both the rooms were soundproof, so it was impossible for any sort of noise to come out of either of the doors that would have been proved fruitful or beneficial for the accused person who was standing in the arena. The lover who was standing in the arena turned and looked at the princess, and with a quick and anxious glance, he asked the question, which? It was so plain glance that he was asking as if, which door should I choose that's going to save my life and that's going to be a reward for me. In response, the princess raised her hand and made a slight quick movement towards the right. No one but the lover saw her, because every eye over there was fixed on the man who was accused of the crime in the arena. He turned and with a firm and rapid step walked across the empty space. Every heart stopped beating, every breath was held, every eye was fixed immovably upon that man. Without the slightest hesitation, he went to the door on the right and opened it. The story ended on this note. I hope you've understood the chapter. In case of any query, feel free to ask. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.